Good morning, everybody. Time for our Thursday workout. I'm just checking to make sure that we are online here. There we go. Okay, now if we have any technical issues, let me know. As usual, the brightness is probably going to be off with my videos. For some reason, I can't seem to figure that part of it out. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Javier. It's great to see you virtually today, Gina. I wish we were all in the same room, training together. This is the best we can do. Fran, how you doing? Good to see you. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. First thing I want you all to know is that for today's workout, you can either do this with body weight, body weight only. You can do this body weight only, or what I would recommend is you can fill a backpack with some books, with some towels. That's a good improvised way to get some weight for this workout. Incidentally, guys, I know that it's really hard right now to get dumbbells. But what you could probably find would be a weight vest. Good morning, Gary. You could probably find a weight vest. You might be able to order one off of Amazon or off of like performbetter.com. If you get one, make sure that you get one that's form-fitting so it's not rattling around while you're working out. And don't worry about going heavy with a vest. Because believe me, even just 5 or 10 extra pounds adds a lot to a workout. So we're going to get started in just a second. Again, if you have dumbbells, you can use them. If you've got kettlebells, you can use them. If you've got a slam ball, that'll work great. If you don't have any of those and you want to do body weight, no problem. If you want to take a backpack, that's what I did. Fill it up with some books and some towels or something. That's going to work out great. Now, what I want everybody to know is whatever your fitness level is, that's where you should train. So don't try to do too much if you're just getting started, or if it's been a while for you, or if you've been struggling during the safe at home time, the quarantine period, and you haven't been able to work out as much as usual. You don't have to put the pressure on yourself to do the whole workout if that's beyond what you can do right now. Listen, 5 minutes matters. 10 minutes matters. So just do as much as you can, and don't beat yourself up for it. All right, guys. So I'm going to get going in just a second here, but get your weights ready. So what we're doing today is we're doing a little bit of a mixed workout. You can provide your own music. All right. So play whatever kind of music you like to work out to. I'm not going to play it on my side, or it'll just interfere with my ability to communicate. If you have a My Zone belt, put it on. You're going to be aiming for the green zone and the yellow zone today. You might touch the red a little bit, but really you're trying to stay mostly in the green zone and the yellow zone. If you have not yet signed up for or subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure that you do that. But we're going to begin now. We're going to do a 5-minute warm-up. We're going to do a 5-minute AMRAP, which stands for as many rounds as possible. Then we're going to do a 10-minute round where we do 10 different exercises for 1 minute apiece. And then we're going to go back to another 5-minute AMRAP, and then we'll cool down. And during that cool down period, you can either cool down and stretch with me, you can do an ab series, which I'll tell you about. You can go on a run or go on a walk, or you can repeat any of the modules that we have done in the workout. So we're going to get started. I'm just going to check the feed to make sure there are no problems. Yes, I can see that I am, that the lighting is super hot, as usual, meaning that I am washed out, but it might just be because I'm pasty and I need a tan. So let's get started. We are going to start with a 5-minute warm-up. Your first exercise is going to be glute bridges. Second exercise is going to be spider walk. Third exercise, we're going to do some shoulder mobility. Fourth exercise will be squats. Fifth exercise will be jumping jacks. We're going to do 1 minute of each. So you're going to start on your back for glute bridges. If you have a mat, If you have a mat or a towel, this is the time to get on it, and we're going to do glute bridges. So we're going to start on our back, hands down by our side, drive up through the hips, really push hard through not only the heels, but through the back of the arms. We're just trying to activate your butt. We're trying to wake your butt up and get ready to work out. So lower down slowly, tap your butt onto the mat. Don't transfer your weight onto the mat. Don't hang out here. Just tap and go back up. Don't overextend, okay? So just tap, come back up. Tap, come back up. Make sure you push hard through the heels and push hard through the back of the arms. Down and up. We've got about 15 seconds to go. We're going to flip over and go into spider walk with rotation. Let's do 3. Let's do 2. And let's do 1 last rep. And now let's flip over into a push-up position. Foot to the outside of the hand. Rotate in toward the front leg. Rotate up, look at the hand. Keep that back leg nice and straight. Replace the hand, switch the leg. Push the ground away, rotate up. Alternate. One thing you want to try to work on, keep your back leg nice and straight. Also, try to get this foot up as high as you can. You want to ideally put that foot right next to the hand so that the inside of your knee touches the back of your arm. And rotate up. Keep going. We're going to do a couple more. I'm just going to check the comments periodically, make sure there are no problems with the feed. Max, good morning. Golnaz, Maddie, Becca, Nancy, welcome. Pat, welcome. All right, guys, now we're going to do shoulder mobility exercise and for thoracic spine as well. So you're going to lie down on your belly, arms out in front. Lift them up as high as you can. Rotate them around. Come behind your back as if you're being handcuffed. Try not to let your hands rest on your back. Keep them off of your spine. And as high as you can, around to the front and behind your head. We're just going to keep going. Behind your back. Rotate around and behind your head. If you hear auditory noises with your shoulders cracking and popping, that's okay. It's pretty normal, especially as you get older and you got more miles on the car. Couple more, guys. Behind the head. Behind the back. And let's pop up into squats. When you're doing your squats, keep heavy in the heels, okay? I recommend a cue that Joe Garcia recommends, which is one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Make sure you keep these hands from coming together. So as you're doing a squat, keep your chest up, lock out at the top, so tighten your butt. We don't want to be doing partial reps here. Lock your butt out at the top. Tighten your butt. Down, up. Keep good posture. Down, up, down. We got a few more seconds, about 15 more seconds. Up, down. 10 more seconds, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, right into jumping jacks, guys. Let's get our heart rate up now. Remember, if you're wearing a MyZone belt, you want to be aiming for the green and for the yellow throughout this workout. You may touch the red a little bit, but try to stay predominantly in the green and the yellow. You can do seal jacks. This is a good way to stretch your pecs out a little bit. If you've been doing an overabundance of push-ups since we've been on lockdown, you probably have tight pecs like I do. Keep going, 15 seconds. Ten seconds now. 2, 1, and good. Okay, catch your breath, get a sip of water, grab your towel. We're going to go into the first AMRAP. AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible. So, we're going to do 3 exercises, 10 reps of each exercise. And we're going to do that sequence as many times as we can. We're always going to have 90 seconds in between each round, okay? So first AMRAP is going to be a lateral squat to a lunge. So that's a lateral squat, together, lunge, same leg. So you'll squat right, lunge right, that's 1. Squat left, lunge left, that's 2. You're going to do 10 of those. If you want, you can hold your kettlebell in a goblet position. You can hold a backpack, straps over your shoulders like this. You can hold a dumbbell. You can hold a slam ball. So the first exercise is lateral lunge or a lateral squat to a lunge. Second exercise, push up, kick out. That's push up, kick out. 1, kick out. Push up, kick out. Third exercise is going to be a high plank with a reach. So we're going to go here, reach to the back, outside of your shin. 2, 3. All right? Those are the 3 exercises. 5 minutes. Count your rounds. Go. First exercise will be a lateral squat to a lunge. 10 of those. So do it with me. And you can hold your weight if you want to. Remember, each time you finish a leg, that's a rep. Okay? 5, 6, 7. Keep your chest up. 8. Again, you can use one hand on the chest, one hand is on the belly, as a way to make sure that you don't flop over. Good. Push up to kick out. If you can't do full push-ups, do knee push-ups. If you can't do push-ups at all, do a high plank shoulder tap. So push up, kick out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High plank, reach back. 1, 2. If you can't do this, you can hold a low plank for a count of 10 or a count of 20. Or you can do a high plank tap. But ideally you want to try to do the plank to reach. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 1 round done. Keep going. So now I'll hold a dumbbell to give you an example of that. So, side squat to forward. Side squat, forward. Keep your chest up as you're doing this. Make sure you maintain your count. Get a rhythm going. Stay in your zone. I will undoubtedly screw up the count because I may be able to walk and chew gum, but I can't squat and count and talk at the same time. Good. Exercise 2. Push up, kick out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you count your rounds. We're about halfway through. High plank. Reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 rounds done. Now with my dirty backpack. Side squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Good. Challenge yourselves, guys. Try to get to a point where it would be hard to have a conversation with somebody, like I'm doing right now, without having to stop and take some deep breaths That's kind of the zone that you're aiming for with this workout. Push-up kickouts. Again, if you can't do these, you can do them off your knees. Go down, go up, pop up onto your toes and do the kick out. Or you can just do a high plank, shoulder tap, high plank, reach. Whatever's in your toolkit, use that. We're down to just under a minute. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Go all the way to the end, guys. Go all the way to the bell, even if you're doing a partial round. That's okay. We got 30 seconds. Keep that chest up on those squats. "20 seconds to go. Down to 10 seconds. No stopping early. You want to run through that finish line. Don't stop short. All right, 90 seconds. Catch your breath. Post in the comment section how many total rounds you did or how many total and partial rounds you did. I'm going to reset the clock. Catch your breath, guys. Towel off. Grab a sip of coffee or water. All right, this next round, we're going to do what we call classic style. Classic style just means we're going to do each exercise for 1 minute. So, first exercise is going to be a pulse jump. That means whether you're holding something or doing it body weight, you're going to do 3 pulses and then a jump. So you're going to go here, pulse, 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 jump. Okay? So that's here. Pulse, 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 jump. Pulse, 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 jump. Keep your chest up. Don't fold over. Don't break your posture. We're going to do that for 1 minute. Pulse, 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 jump. Okay? I'm going to turn the clock on. So let's get ready. We're going to be doing a 10-minute round, non-stop. 1 minute per exercise. Pulse, jump, and go. So that's pulse, 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 jump. Pulse, 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 jump. If you have weight and you want to use that, totally okay. So you can go pulse, 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 jump. Or if you want to eliminate the jump because you're using some weight, that's okay too. So you would just go pulse, 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 full squat. Pulse, 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 jump. Keep going. We have 30 seconds. You can use a dumbbell. You can use 2 or 1. Pulse, jump. Pulse, pulse, jump. Pulse, 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 jump. Good. Keep going. We've got 15 seconds. Good posture. Eyes should always be looking at the wall ahead of you. If you're looking at the ground, that means you're breaking your spine here. Bad posture. Good. That minute's up. Now we're going to do a backpack drag. Get into a full push-up position. Reach under your arm. Drag the backpack. Drag the backpack. If you have a kettlebell, drag the kettlebell. If you have a dumbbell, drag the dumbbell. If you don't have either, do shoulder taps. Just do high plank shoulder taps. As you're doing this, try not to rotate your body. Keep your chest facing straight down into the ground so you're not rotating too much. 20 seconds. Keep going. Keep that core nice and taut as you're doing this, nice and tight. Anytime you grip the ground, make sure you're gripping it with claws. So you're creating an arch in the palm of the hand. 3, 2, 1. Now onto your butt. Russian twist. So side to side with that backpack, with that dumbbell, with that slam ball. Kettlebell's probably a little heavy for this. If you don't have anything, no problem. Just go side to side with your hands. If this hurts your lower back, put your heels on the ground. If you can do it with your heels up, even better. If you can't do either of those, you can either do sit-ups or just do crunches, lightly touching behind your ears. Face straight toward the ceiling and crunch. But we're going to assume that most people can do the Russian twist. Side to side, we have 10 seconds. We're heading into soccer taps next. 3, 2, 1. If you have a backpack, a dumbbell, a slam ball, tap, run in place, and tap. If you don't have anything that you can tap, just run in place. The key here, whatever you're using, make sure you touch the top of it. You don't want to be doing this, kicking it, foot to the top. That means you've got to be getting your knee up. So run in place. If it hurts to run in place, just do jumping jacks. "20 seconds, guys. Check your my zone. Make sure you're in the yellow or the green, or maybe the red. 10 seconds. Keep going. I'm going to clear some space. 3, 2, 1. Long jump burpees. Do a jump. Land softly. Burpee. Up. Turn around. Jump. Land softly. Burpee. Up. Turn around. Keep going. Don't worry how far you jump. Concentrate on how softly you land. Okay? If you can't do burpees, do a squat thrust, which would be like this. No push-up. Okay? If you can't do the jumping part, just do regular burpees. Or you can just do squat thrust. Here. Keep going, 15 seconds. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, good. Squat to lunge, that's here. Squat, step back right lunge, that's 1. Squat, step back left lunge, that's 2. Squat, 3. Don't let your knees slam into the ground like I just did. Squat, lunge. If the lunge part is hard for you, then you can just do like a squat, knee to elbow, okay? Squat, knee to elbow. In that case, bring the knee to the elbow, not the elbow to the knee. 20 more seconds. Squat to lunge. "15 seconds. We're going to do 4 count push-ups next in 5 seconds. That means you're going to take 4 seconds to lower yourself into push-ups. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Up on 1. You can do these off your knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up on 1. If you can't do full push-ups, do them off your knees. If you can't do push-ups at all, just do reach out with one hand. Reach out. Slow and controlled. Thumb up like you're shaking somebody's hand. But really emphasize the slowness of the movement as you're going down. This is all about going slow. Up. Even if you need to, when you get down, if you don't have the energy to push yourself up, Just help yourself up with your knees. 10 seconds. 2, 1, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 4 mountain climbers, 2 shoulder taps. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, tap. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, tap. Try to keep your hands right below your shoulders on this. You don't want to be in this position where your hands are out in front of your head. Keep your hands right below your shoulders. 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, tap. $20 seconds to go. We're going to do jack presses next. So if you have a dumbbell, kettlebell, slam ball, backpack, you're going to want to grab it now. Grab it. Jack press is just a jumping jack, but you're pushing the item straight over your head as you're doing the jumping jack instead of bringing your hands out to the side. So it's here. If you don't have any sort of weighted object, you can just do regular jumping jacks. Kettlebell's probably a little heavy to do that. Slam ball is great. Dumbbells, weighted backpack. 20 seconds, keep going. I'm actually in the red zone a little bit, but that's partially because I'm talking at the same time as working out. 5 seconds, and we're doing inchworms. And good, caterpillars or inchworms. Walk out as far as you can. Stretch out, and then walk back in. And touch your toes. Walk out as far as you can. Reach out. Walk in and touch your toes. Make sure you don't round too much on this. Try to keep your chest up a little bit. Walk out. Good, keep going. If you have a hard time doing that, just hold a low plank. 20 seconds, guys. Stretch out. If you're on a slippery surface like hardwood, might be a little challenging. Just go as far as you can. And 90 seconds off, guys. Nice work. Catch your breath. We're going to do another 5-minute AMRAP. I'm going to reset the clock. Get some water. Towel off. All right, guys, so far so good. Now remember, do the best that you can based on your abilities right now. If you haven't been training and you're gassed right now, this might be the total workout for you. Just cool down. If you've got some more left in the tank, we have another 5-minute AMRAP coming up. The 3 exercises will be squat jumps, knee tucks, and bicycles. So we're going to do 10 squat jumps. That's here. Touch the ground, head is up, jump, hands overhead, okay? So the 2 key pieces in this, touch the ground with your head up. I want your eyes to be forward, hands over the head. Touch, hands over the head. That's the squat jump. Looks like this from the side. Touch, hands up, touch, hands up. 10 of those. 10 knee tucks. Full push-up position, pop in, pop out. 2, 3. Try not to move your hips up and down too much. Just sneak your knees in between your elbows. Pop back out. We'll do 10 of those. Then we'll do 30 bicycles. On your back. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. 30 times. 30 times meaning 15 on each side. So 30 times total. So we're going to begin in just a couple seconds. I'm going to count down the clock. All right, guys, 10 squat jumps, 10 knee tucks, 30 bicycles. Count your rounds. Post them in the comments section. Go. 5 minutes. Squat jumps times 10. 3, 4, 5. I don't care how high you jump. I care how softly you land. Here are the knee tucks. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your hands right below your shoulders. 10. Right into bicycle. 30. 15 on each side. 6, 7. Make sure you extend that leg out all the way. 2. That's one round. Back into it, guys. Try to get 3 to 5 rounds. Squat jumps. If the jumping part bothers you, just do regular squats. If regular squats are bothering you, just hold a low squat position like this for 10 seconds. That will burn your legs. Knee tucks. If knee tucks are tough for you, just do knee to elbow 10 times. And if bicycles bother your back, shorten the lever. Meaning, keep your feet on the ground bent like this and do one knee at a time. Otherwise, extend that lever out as far as you can. 3 minutes to go. We only have 3 minutes left in this workout, and then we're done. We'll cool down, or you can keep going if you want to. Make sure you count your rounds so you can post them at the end. Soft landing, guys. When you land, imagine that you're landing on a thin sheet of ice on a lake, and you have to land softly or you're going to go through that ice. So land softly. Learn how to protect your ankles, your knees, your hips, your back. Good. Knee tucks. Keep going, guys. We are at 2 minutes. Keep your pace going. I'm just going to check. Damon, how you doing? Rachel, Tony, Rick, Alan, Phil. How you doing, brother? Susan? Keep going, guys. We have another minute and a half. A little bit more in this AMRAP. 10 squat jumps. 10 knee tucks. 30 bicycles. Wherever you are, try to finish one more complete round. We've got a little more than a minute. Let's go. Squat jumps. Knee tucks. Try not to let those hips go up and down too much. And right into bicycles. Keep going, guys. 25 seconds. Let's go all the way to the end, guys. No stopping early. 10 seconds. Go all the way. Make sure you're still jumping when the bell goes in 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. Good work. Make sure you post in the comment section how many rounds of that AMRAP you did. Now you've got an option here. You can either cool down with me and we'll stretch a little bit for about 5 minutes, or you can do an ab series, which will be 25 crunches, 25 sit-ups, and a 1-minute plank 2 times through. That's 25 crunches, 25 sit-ups, and a 1-minute low plank 2 times through. Or you can go outside and do a walk. You can do a run, you can ride a bike. It's raining, but as far as I'm concerned, that's the best time to do that. Or you can repeat any portion of the workout that we did. So you can go back, you can do AMRAP 1, you can do the last AMRAP. Denise, 6 rounds, currently dying. I'm dying a little bit too, but I'm going to try to pretend like I'm not. So, good work on that, Denise. So you've got your choice. We can stretch out, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start with the 90-90 stretch. I'm sitting here, and my legs are in a 90-degree angle. My front leg is a 90-degree angle. My rear leg is 90 degrees to the side. Make sure you keep the heel of your front leg away from the knee of your back leg, because that will compromise the 90-degree angle. I'm going to bring my iPad over here so I can address any comments. So, 90-90 position, lean forward at the waist, and just let your body kind of ease into that. James, 5 rounds. Julie, 5 rounds. Good work, guys. Ernie De La Rosa, how you doing, my brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope your family's safe. So, 90 degrees this way, 90 degrees out. Gina, 5 rounds. Excellent work. Chest to shin. Let's switch sides. Now, one of my favorite people in the world, Bruce Gorin, asked me the other day why I did the 90-90 stretch at the end of my workout instead of at the beginning. And the answer is just because it feels better to me to do it at the end than the beginning. This is a great exercise to do as a warm-up to create some mobility and flexibility in your hips, especially if you sit a lot, and most of us do. For me, because I tend to be pretty tight in the hips, I like to do it at the end of my workout. Nice work, Gary. Good work on the rounds. I like to do it at the end because I'm a little bit warmer, and I feel like I can get a little deeper into it and get a little bit more out of it. Now we'll just do old school. 1 leg forward, 1 leg in. Takes me back to my soccer days, doing this old school stretch. Rachel, how are you doing? I hope you just finished the workout and you're not just tuning in. So just get a little bit of extra stretch on that hamstring. You know, I'm not the most flexible guy in the world, but there's a difference between flexibility and mobility. So as long as your body can move with relative ease, dynamically, that's more important as far as mobility than being able to sit down and put your head to your knee. Switch sides. Good work. Again, if you want to do an ab series, that's 25 crunches, 25 sit-ups, and a 1-minute low plank. Now, just to reiterate some things that I talked about at the beginning, if you're struggling right now with your fitness because you're unaccustomed to the lack of structure You're not alone. Most people are. Let's do a butterfly stretch, guys. Most people are. It's challenging. Don't beat yourself up. It's not productive and it's not warranted. Okay? These are extraordinary circumstances. I rarely know what day it is. I've decided that shaving is completely unnecessary. I'm just going to let my hair get as shaggy as possible, and I might wear the same shirt for 5 days in a row. Nobody except my wife will know, and if it gets that bad, I'll just go into the back house. Butterfly stretch. So, with the uniqueness of the scenario right now, don't beat yourself up if you're struggling to exercise. Set some very, very small goals for yourself. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of physical activity a day. Take a walk. Take a hike. Ride a bike. Do 5 minutes of one of the workouts that we've been doing at 9 o'clock every morning. Do 10 minutes. Every bit counts. Anybody who says that, you have to do 30, 45, 60 minutes is full of shit. 5 minutes matters. And when you're really struggling, the idea of tackling a 60-minute HIIT workout is too much for people. It's so much easier just to go, I'm not doing that. But you can do 5 minutes. And if you do that 5 minutes repeatedly, you're building up momentum, you're rolling up wins, and you're creating confidence, and you're creating forward progress. And that's what's going to help you remain consistent. So, I highly recommend mixing up the workouts that we offer at 9 o'clock. We have a mixture of kind of moderate to higher intensity workouts. Alina does a spectacular Wednesday mobility workout, which I've been doing. Gina says exercising is easy. Eating isn't. I get you. You should tune in and listen to us at noon today. Joe and I are going to be talking about topics like that. Alina does an awesome mobility workout on Wednesday mornings. It's a lifesaver for me. It's a great thing to work into your routine, especially if you're having trouble getting yourself to do high intensity exercise, or if you've been doing a ton of high intensity exercise and you need something to kind of refresh and let your body recover. Love you too, Stacy. On Friday mornings at 9 o'clock, Stacy Garcia does an amazing core class. It's fantastic. I highly recommend that you do that. And today at noon, Joe and I are just going to be a couple of meatheads talking about fitness and health-related concepts, answering questions. So tune in. If nothing else, it should be entertaining, if not informative. So anyway, thank you guys so much for playing today. Please share your comments with me. Let me know how it went for you today. Let me know if you have any suggestions, recommendations. Let me know if you're going through any particular struggles that you want Joe and I to talk about today when we get together at 12 p.m. Any sort of feedback is appreciated. We love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're welcome to sign up for our free 21-day Stronger You program. We are so grateful to all of you for all of your support, and we are actively working on ways that we can improve and expand the things that we offer out to you guys on a daily basis. We love you. Thanks for supporting us. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.